video is going to be about the power of positive thinking. This channel is turned into like a little video diary, for the most part. But yeah, I think it's super important for me to keep updating. My memory being shit and having all this trauma very recent, I'm blocking a lot of shit. It's gonna sound like shit. I probably should just turn off this video right now. I'm gonna put on the AC. It's gonna sound like shit. I still have delayed getting a better camera, but so in the next couple days, I'm gonna get a nice camera or a nice, just a better setup. The same camera, just using my fucking cell phone. It's easy to update. But anyway, yeah, this is an update. I'm going to, around this time, roughly 2019, 2020, one of the, it was either, I think it was 2020. Around, yeah, it was summer 2020. I was in the best mental state of my entire life. I had just made a decision to never think, to be down on myself or think negatively, and just every day be productive, do stuff like do whatever I can to better myself. And I took that so far as I was more successful with the women, and the making the money and just the whole social thing, and then it got completely out of control and became a giant party. I think I've already talked about this, and this is for myself, so I don't need to go into too much detail, but I worked out so hard that I snapped. Yeah, I talked about in the other video. So it's a really hard thing to come to terms with. it's a really hard, I couldn't find a road. Every day I'm waking up and like in tears, suicidal, all this shit. Because I didn't know what to, I pretty much don't know what to do. And I realized that's okay. Like, everything I had was bullshit anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. I have to start over again. And this time I'm gonna do it the right way. And this is the first day where no matter what happens, I'm not gonna get down on myself. I don't care what happens. I'm not gonna self-sabotage. I deserve everything that's coming in the future. I paid for my sins and then some. I paid for a lot, and now I deserve to start over again, probably from many steps back, but it's fine. And yeah, the last 2 days I was on the Wellbutrin, and I just slept all day, and it's exactly what I thought it would be. It's basically kind of numbing, and I don't like that. I don't live like that. I've never lived like that. I don't want to take an easy road. I don't want to not feel. I think it's fucking ridiculous. Suicide is one of the biggest side effects of an antidepressant. What does that tell you? And I'm not saying it doesn't work for some people. I'm just saying it's not fucking, most people need to just, just keep moving, be productive, feeling good about yourself, do things to make you feel good about yourself, and not, for me personally, it was thinking about how bad I fucked up my life. And Jesus, that's it. I can't have a bigger rock bottom. I cannot have a bigger fall from grace than that situation. And I'm going to, like, I was just talking to my stepdad, and I talk to him every single day, and he calls me every day. He's fucking worried about me, and it's like, eventually it was just like, it's like reverse psychology. I'm just like still talking about myself, why things suck, and him listening is like, he's a fucking saint for that, because human beings, we give and take, and for him to just listen. And it's amazing how the mind works. You can talk about something so much that you just eventually get sick of it, and at the end of the day, I can't, with all the manipulation, with all the drugs and all the craziness, like, it's hard to tell which way was up, and all the bad things that happened to me, which I'll eventually probably talk about. I don't know, maybe a year or something from now, once it's really in the back seat, and I can talk about it without a bias or make it sound, I don't want to sound like a victim, But that's the thing, at the end of the day, it's like no matter what happens to you, it's like you can't go victim land, no matter what. And even if you have no social circle, which was my problem, I just needed help, and like I had to rely on strangers, and family fucking took a fucking giant shit, did not fucking, they dropped the ball, and so it's like that's essentially what all the distraction was about. And so that fucking hurt, and now it's like, yeah, this video is just gonna be about, I'm gonna see if I can do it. I'm gonna just try and work out every single day, and you know, back on the Adderall. It ruined my fucking life, and yet I need it. You know, it's the only thing that can really, especially right now, especially with the way my life is, it's the only thing that gets me moving, and I can just push, feel good about myself, and have that, you know, having low dopamine levels with ADHD and then having low serotonin with depression. It's like, it's literally impossible to get out of that on your own. Like, so that's where I see drugs being they can save your life, they can get you going. And I think that antidepressant maybe had something to do with like, stop, just take a breath. Like when I was in the psych ward, they gave me Lexapro, and the first day, they always say it takes 2 weeks. I feel that shit the first day, and it gives me a break. It gives me like the feeling is, don't stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. It's like kind of like if you've done MDMA, you know, serotonin, right? So it's that, you know, it's the love drug. It's that giving up your serotonin is gonna make, yeah, it's forgiveness, it's empathy, it's pure empathy. So I give empathy to everybody else. I never give it to myself, and that's what it did. And I think for just those 2 days, I slept all day and whatever, but I don't know if that's healthy, but I might take it again if I get depressed again. Like, I don't see what the problem is with that. If it works the first time I take it, maybe I should take it like, this is not a good video because this is not medical advice. This is a video diary to myself. And I'll fucking upload it, I don't fucking care. But yeah, I'm gonna start to make better videos that are better for people to watch, but this is just my thought process. I really don't care anymore. Like, I got nothing to lose, so why not just work on myself and try and better myself with things I'm interested in. Like, I'm a talker. I like to help people, so I'm gonna keep doing this and try and be less tangential in the future. But you know, that's definitely gonna always be a thing. But I for those who can follow my checkerboard thinking, maybe look at something out of my videos. But yeah, it's just a check-in and an update that I'm off the fuck antidepressants. I'm not gonna take that shit. My next doctor appointment is in a month. We'll see. He probably won't put me back on Adderall, but I don't know. I think it's what I need, and we'll see. Yeah, but yeah, this again, just a video about, of course I'm gonna have bad days, but I cannot, as soon as I start thinking bad thoughts, I'm just gonna do a project, get something done, and baby steps. And I gotta make a list of what I'm grateful for. I have a lot to be grateful for, and that mixed with just like bettering myself every day. I've been in a depression for over a year and just doing nothing. I'm gonna be 36, and that's depressing. Like, this is not gonna last forever. Like, and things are just gonna fall apart more and more. Life gets fucking sad, and right now I'm hyper focused on bettering myself, putting time into relationships that are actually healthy and that are gonna have longevity, and that's where I'm at. So, all right, here I am at the cafe again, guys, and to your future self, Steve, you did it. Starting this day, was it almost June 1st? Not quite June 1st. Let's keep it moving, man. There's nowhere left to go but up. See you guys later. Hopefully next time I'll be back with an actual camera or suction so it's not jiggling. It sounds better. Have a good one.